Okay guys, let's learn about cards. Now the first thing when it comes to Angular Material cards is we of course need to import the correct component, and that is the mat card module. So we import that into our import statement here in the app.module, and now we are ready to use the Angular Material cards. So I'm just going to start pasting some content here, and I will explain as I go along. Now the first thing that we have is the mat card. So this is the overall encompassing wrapper. Now the next thing is the Angular Material card header. So we need some kind of header in order to create a nice looking card. So if we save that, you will see that we have a card with an avatar, a title, and a subtitle. So this translates to the avatar image here with inside of a div tag. This is the Angular directive that has the code for creating an avatar. And as if you can see that I've also added a class example header image. So I have the CSS here already, and all this is doing is just it's getting a background, setting a background image, and I'm passing in a straight URL here, as well as setting the background size to color. Now, if you don't do this, let's say you want to do something like maybe like some kind of custom background size, it's not going to work. So it's best to just leave it. This is the standard default way that Angular recommends in the documentation. Now I've also set the example card max width to 400, and you'll see that if we uncomment this, so we remove that, you'll see that it stretches it all the way out. So we want to set some kind of max width. That's pretty important when creating cards, because otherwise, actually I'm going to leave it commented out, and you can see the because right now it's a little bit difficult to tell, but you can definitely see the difference when we do the next portion. So I want to do an image, so I'm going to place an image underneath the card header, and as you can see, the image is taking up the entire, or the card is taking up the entire width of the browser. So let's actually move this back, or set this back to a max width of 400, and you can see that we have a more manageable card. Again, with the image, you need to set the mat card image directive, pass it a source, and if you would like, you can also pass it some text in the alt tag. This is for accessibility. Next, I'm going to add a mat card content. Now this, as the name implies, is the content, or the main content of the card, meaning what is underneath the image. And it's usually some form of text. Now lastly, I'm going to add some actions underneath this mat card content. Now the actions, we have a button that is a thumbs up icon, and we also have a share button, and once I save that, you will see we get the thumbs up icon and the two buttons. Actually the thumbs up icon is part of the like button. And if you're wondering where I got this icon from, it is from the Angular Material icons. So if you go to this page, or you can search in Google Angular Material icons, you can find the icon that you want, click on it, and then just copy this text and then insert it here. Let's do that. And we see the change here. So this is it. It's pretty straightforward, very simple, very nice way of achieving cards in Angular Material. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.